he is. Magnum Research. What? Yeah. All right.
Look at my tan. Oh, look at that.
He went off camera. Nice, Joe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Delworth here with Other Joe and Angry Joe, filming our July 4th video, which is of course sponsored by Magnum Research, who has graciously provided us Desert Eagle 357 L5s, or L5 357s.
Ooh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
And those of you that are familiar with the Desert Eagle from games such as Duke Nukem and of course the Deadpool movies, Deadpool comics, Deadpool games, will know that it is
You talking about Deadpool?
Yep.
Let me show you this. Look at what I got right here. That's because a lot of people don't know that Deadpool uses these particular bad boys right here. He uses them. Dual wheels.
He's a
these
Kimbo.
bad
He
boys.
does use the 357 versions in a lot of the comics and a lot in the recent movie. Just because the 357.
Of course, they're
nice.
custom as hell.
Yep.
But these are pretty sweet looking. All right, go ahead.
So a lot of you are going to be wondering, you know, what separates the 50 Desert Eagle versus the L5s, the 357s.
So why would these are 357s?
Yes.
Okay, this is the smallest caliber that you can get, and
In
this
Desert
just
Eagle,
came out.
Yep.
So I guess a question would be, why would you want to purchase a gun like this with such a small caliber, right?
So you'd want a 357 over a 50 if you were shooting for pleasure a lot of the time. Just because if you take a bigger handgun, a bigger caliber handgun above a 357, and you go into like the 44 Magnum or the 50 AE, which is the iconic Desert Eagle, you're going to have a lot of pain when you shoot the gun. You know, it's a big round, extremely huge round, causes a lot of pain. You get that dull throbbing in your hand. But the 357 is nice enough that when you shoot it, it has a lot of stopping power, like it'll stop a bear, but it doesn't break your wrist in the meantime, and you're able to do this multiple times without having that soreness and the pain that goes along with it. And so Desert Eagle came with the 357 because a lot of people were like, we love the Desert Eagles, but God, I wish it didn't almost break my wrist when we fired it multiple times. I want something that's more fun to shoot. So they came out with the L5, which is a 357 version, and they took as much weight out of it that they could. And the nice thing about this is, so they took and they ported the barrel.
Come on, get in close here. Look at that ported barrel. Look at all this weight reduction. All these ridges that you see, these interesting ridges, that is weight reduction. Look, they've even taken out weight reduction from the safety over there. And this is well oiled, so I'm probably going to get a little dirty.
Yeah,
here.
very well oiled, very well greased. And they took the weight out of everything that they could. They ported everything. They threw a muzzle brake on here. And the crazy thing about the L5, it works fantastic. And when I fired this, I was like, okay, I braced for it. I got really ready for it the first few times I fired it, and it did not kick at all like I expected it to. It felt more like a 45.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. It's time to shoot some guns, all right? Well, I know. I want to try it myself. I want to give you my review or my overall, because, I mean, this is a big boy gun right here,
Yes,
okay?
it is.
It's not going to be your most comfortable, but it's going to be something that's exotic, something that's much different from the other things you fire in, so I can't wait to try it out. All right, guys, let's get it. Let's do it.
So now we're ready to fire. Now that we got it all loaded, we're fully ready to go. I pull it back like this always. And this thing is going to be loud. I love it. But I love it. Woo! It's fun. You can go rapid fire. You can do what you want with this. It works perfectly. Fun as hell. And as you saw, I was able to shoot it really fast.
Yeah, you cannot do that.
You cannot do that with a bigger gun.
Yeah.
This thing handles it so well.
Bigger
And
caliber.
honestly, it's the way that it's fluted and it's the way that the muzzle is broken. And I fucking love it. It is fun to shoot. It works fantastically. And I hit paper. That's pretty much all you got to do. So I did it.
Nice.
And it's a fun gun. It is a fun gun to shoot. And I could do that all day.
Because it's ported, you can like feel. Yeah. Because it's ported, you can feel like on the sides the big nice explosion. Oh man, it feels really nice. Wow.
It's a lot of this is angle.
Look at that.
So what we're doing here is we're really looking at
Doesn't give it enough time to eject, I guess.
that's all part of this gas blowback system. If you look at every one of these casings, you see that big claw mark on there?
Yeah.
That's your extractor. So this is more of an ammo issue, bro.
Yeah.
Your extractor.
Yeah, there's it only likes certain types of ammo.
Yeah, because
I was
this
watching
is
a
a
few
revolver
videos
round.
where it
you
just
know?
won't cycle.
In order to secure and seal against the barrel, you know, and in a revolver, you have to have this big fat butt, and it doesn't have a you know, a recessed rim for an extractor to just come in and grab it. It has a really, really wide back end, so that it makes a good seal and it can easily be popped out when it's done. When you've got an extractor like this, which is a man-size extractor, right?
Yeah.
On this bolt face, I mean, you've got claws in here. That is digging so hard into it that it won't let it go. And what you wind up with, because instead of throwing it out, it's still held onto it. And you wind up either like that, or like we saw where it was actually wedged, because that claw will not let go of the round.
Okay, so what would fix this is if we get some ammunition that has a little bit less pronounced rim. Do they sell something like that in 357?
They do.
Okay.
All right, so what I got now is the same caliber, same cartridge, except if you look, the brass casing has a little bit of a groove in here. Now that groove makes all the difference in the world when it comes to an extractor, because it allows it to hit it and release it, but get a good grip on it. The lip also is not as pronounced from one end to the other. So this is going to be a much better ammunition for this. Try this out, Rotor. We got that angle again. We're going to feed it in. Let's see how it goes right off the bat. That came in very smooth. I'm happy with that. Let's see how it fires. Not a problem.
Much better. Much better. There it is.
Oh my God. And I picked up the pace with it just to see if I can make it mess up. There it is right there.
That's right. All right. So use that. Don't use any of the other stuff.
This is awesome. I mean, I shot, you know, and then I picked up the pace. And trust me, on Desert Eagle, if you want to stay anywhere on target, anywhere, on the older school models, not the new 357, you're not going to be able to fire that fast. I mean, that was just about as easy as shooting a 1911, like a government-sized 1911, a 45 ACP. This guy can go. Can I one more time?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to run it.
I'd rather have an experienced guy here. There we go.
And those are all on target, too. That's
Hell
a controlled fire. Can I have one?
Yes.
I mean, you got 3.
He wants one. Look at that.
Man, that was...
We've made a new customer right here.
Absolutely. Believe the hype.
Yeah.
That new 357 Desert Eagle is a dream to shoot.
All right, let's see what all the hoopla is about.
Wow. Much better than me, Joe. I was a little scared because I was expecting more kick. Wow, you were really stable,
Wow.
dude.
That was actually not too bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty loud, but no kick. I was very surprised. I thought I was going to have more kick than that.
Oh,
Feels
yeah.
like your 1911, right?
Yeah, it does.
Super
It feels
loud.
like... I like it. I dig it. So, we're going to shoot some more?
Yes. Joe. Downrange. Okay. So let's see. All right. Joe's target was this. Where did you hit? No, those are mine, Joe. I was actually aiming for the head.
So was I before.
Yeah. So yeah, our 1911 skills are not too good. And why is that, Joe?
Because the sun's in my eye.
No, there's actually a reason. What did that guy explain to us? Because I'm kind of just driving it down the sights.
What we learned recently is that we have to make a little snowball effect. You have to You have to line it up.
Yeah.
But your target has to be on top.
Okay.
You can't line it up.
All right, so firing a 911 is a little different, so that's what we were doing earlier in the day. Here is our Desert Eagle. Look how much better this is. Holy crap, there's mine, and there's Dell's. Joe was on this one over here, and yeah, pretty good. Very good.
It's all right.
So, but I still think I'm the best shot. This one don't count because we were practicing with the target there. So yeah.
All right.
Well, in any case, I am still a better shot than other Joe, and we'll have to resolve this question once and for all next year.
We will. So unfortunately, we're all out of ammo. So
we didn't buy enough of the American Eagle version, but I'll tell you what. Did you have fun anyway, Joe?
Oh, I had a blast with this, man.
Yeah? Did you?
Yeah. It's very intimidating.
It's intimidating, but you know what? When you do this new 357 caliber, it has best of both worlds. So I want to thank Magnum Research for sending us these, and I'm glad I got something exotic and cool looking like this in my collection, guys. Just that weight reduction, it feels so good in the hand, and I was worried a little bit about the grip when I initially handled it because I've never had such a meaty grip like this, and the larger calibers are probably even bigger up with the trigger, but this, it's just weighted so nicely, and you get none of the negatives of sort of an unwieldy, unfun to fire kind of experience. So I'm so happy they made it in this caliber and they ported it and did all this weight reduction. An amazing firearm. The only thing, and you know, Angry Joe show here, we got to be honest, is you cannot just go to Walmart and buy your average old, revolver round or something like that. Like this. This did not work. Even though it's the correct grade and the correct caliber, what is this? Aguila, that didn't work. It just, as you can see, it didn't really cycle very well. American Eagle, though, worked flawlessly, and I know there's some higher quality stuff, maybe Federal, Winchester, but this one I have tested, and I know this one works. So next time we'll bring plenty more of this ammo because everybody knows who's the best shot here.
This guy.
Joe, I did better than you last year. You remember
I knew
that?
you were going to bring that up.
Of course I'm going to bring it up.
That was one time.
So we're going to bring our Desert Eagles back again. We're going to see who's the better shot on the next video. And yeah, stay tuned to our yearly July the 4th tradition. And yeah, happy birthday, America. Let's do it. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe show. And you know what we're going to do now, Joe?
Oh, yeah.